Shannon here from Backroad Buddies, and the video we want to share with you today is about Fort Worth, Texas. To get your bearings, this is the state of Texas, and Fort Worth is over here in the eastern part, just west of Dallas. Now, we were coming from Bogachita State Park over here in Louisiana. I think it's about in here somewhere. So we drove the I-10 over, and first we stopped right at the Texas border in a little town called Vinton at a campground called Nibletts Bluff Park, and we were visiting some relatives for a couple of days there. And to get there, we came across I-10, which takes you through the Atchafalaya Swamp here. Interesting drive. And then after we spent a few days here and went out to eat, we actually drove up to Fort Worth. Now here's a closer view of Fort Worth. We actually camped at a campground down here on the Benbrook Reservoir called South Holiday Park. And we spent 3 nights there. So the first full day we actually took a bike ride. And there's a wonderful system of trails called Trinity Trails in Fort Worth. And then the second full day, we spent most of the day up here in an area called Fort Worth Stockyards, and there's a lot of history there. There's a herd of longhorn cattle that the city owns. And it's a tourist trap, but it's very interesting and a lot of history there. Now here's a map of the Trinity Trail system. So there's a couple of forks in the trails that follow the different forks of the Trinity River. We did what's called the South Fork. So here's the Benbrook Lake that we were camped on, and we started here at this trailhead. I think it's called Art Cohen. And so we rode our e-bikes up this trail all the way up to Trinity Park, which is right across the river from downtown Fort Worth, with lovely views of downtown before we rode back. We did that early in the morning to beat the heat because it was hot this time of year. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Fort Worth, Texas.
To the river we go. Leave our worries on the shore and drift away. On the river we know. Sometimes the perfect words are never said. I spilled my coffee, I don't feel like talking. My worries just keep growing by the day. I need a moment where the green and blue appear, to spin a rock and watch the ricochet. To the river we go. Leave our worries on the shore and drift away. On the river we know. Sometimes the perfect words are left unsaid. You could change your mind when you're intertwined with the water and the waves. As I grow older, well, that boat I'll never sail. It works better than the pills the doctor gave. And with that old fishing pole, I still catch them by the bucketful. The kids are helping on the grill and sneak a taste. To the river we go. Leave our worries on the shore and drift away. On the river we know. Sometimes the perfect words are never said. You could change your mind when you're intertwined with the water and the waves. You find this place before you end your days. And if you see me out there, wave hello.
They were in worse shape than the buffalo at one point. After railroads came to Texas, people finally quit bringing longhorns to the market because they are not considered by most people to be a great beef cattle. If you want a ribeye, you probably want marbling fat. They don't have a lot of that. Their numbers started dropping. In 1927, the government was worried about it. Part of the government was. Looked into it, could only find 23 that they considered to be what they call purebred. There were a few more around, but that's all they could round up. So they started protecting them. Today they're doing pretty well. There are over 250,000 registered in 40-something states, 4 or 5 different countries. That's like a drop in the bucket to all the cattle that are in Texas. They're kind of like rock stars. They're in the herd. People have them on their property because they look cool walking around, things like that. You can get their beef. It's out there. About 30% of them are used in the beef market. It's a specialty type.
Folks, we're going to need everybody sitting down, please. I appreciate it.
Right about here. This is like a wild bunch right over here. Come on, Dad.
Look at this guy. He's the whitest.
So you just crack an egg, right? That's funny. Oh yeah.
I heard that.
Look at that, George.
Thanks for watching. If you want more details about our experiences, look in the description below for a link to our related blog posts, so check that out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Ta-ta for now.